Okay, so for this problem, we have g of x is equal to 7x minus 9 over 2x minus 3. And then we want to find the domain and the range of g inverse of x. Well, we want to find g inverse of x first, and then find the domain and range of that. All right, so I'm going to rewrite this as y is equal to 7x minus 9 over 2x minus 3. All right, and then I'm going to get my inverse function, I'm going to swap my x and my y's, and I'm going to get x is equal to 7y minus 9 over 2y minus 3. All right. And now I'm going to try and solve for y in terms of x. All right. So I'm going to multiply by 2y minus 3 on both sides. 2y minus 3. And I'm going to get 2y minus 3 times x equals 7y minus 9. All right. I'm going to distribute this x to both terms, and I'm going to get 2yx minus 3x equals 7y minus 9. All right. I'm going to add this 3x to this side, and I'm going to subtract this 7y from this side. And we get 2yx minus 7y equals negative 9 plus 3x. Okay. Now I'm going to pull out a common y from these two terms, and we get y times 2x minus 7 equals negative 9 plus 3x. And I'm going to divide by 2x minus 7. All right. And then that's going to give me my inverse function. My g inverse of x is equal to negative 9 plus 3x over 2x minus 7. Actually, I'm going to rewrite this as 3x minus 9 over 2x minus 7. So that's my g inverse. All right. And we need to find the domain and the range of this. So the domain is going to be wherever this denominator is not equal to 0. So 2x minus 7. Okay. I'm going to do this in a different color off to the side. Okay. Domain. We have g inverse of x is equal to 3x minus 9 over 2x minus 7. All right. The domain of this function is everywhere where this denominator is not equal to 0. So everywhere where 2x minus 7 is not equal to 0. I'm going to add 7 to both sides. So I get 2x is not equal to 7, or negative 7. Oh, wait. This should be addition. I'm sorry. Plus 7. Positive 7. Divide by 2 on both sides. So the domain of my function is everywhere where x is not equal to 7 over 2. So my domain goes from negative infinity to 7 over 2, not including 7 over 2. And I'm going to union that with 7 over 2 all the way to positive infinity. Looking at this domain, it's kind of like you go all the way up to 7 over 2, you skip over that point, and then you go all the way to positive infinity. So this is my domain. All right. My range g inverse of x equals 3x minus 9 over 2x minus 7. All right, my range is going to be, because this x is to the 1 and this x is to the 1, my powers match in the numerator and the denominator. My range is everywhere except 3 over 2. All right. So my range also goes from negative infinity, that is an 8, negative infinity all the way to 3 over 2, skips over 3 over 2, and then goes to infinity. All right. That'll always be the case whenever you have your exponents are the same right here. These were both ones. You can kind of graph your function with this, and I encourage you to go to Desmos and look at this. So at 7 over 2, you have a vertical asymptote, and at 3/2, you have a horizontal asymptote. And so your function looks something like this. This is your G inverse of X. I encourage you to go look at this on Desmos, and you'll see these horizontal and vertical asymptotes. But this is your range, and this is your domain.